Hello students, in last lecture we have started fourth chapter financial planning of mathematics first. In that lecture we have learned about GST, some terms in GST like CGST, SGST, that is Central Goods and Service Tax, State Goods and Service Tax, GSTIN, that is identification number of the firm or dealer. We have also studied the alpha numericals in GSTIN. In GSTIN, there are 15 alpha numericals in which first two alpha numericals shows alpha first two digits shows state code, then 10 digits show the PAN number of firm, and we have also studied about last 3 digits. Then we have studied about HSN code and SEC code. HSN code are for goods. The long form of HSN, harmonized system of nomenclature, and long form of SAC is service accounting code. Now we are going to study about the tax invoice. For example, we have taken one of the tax invoice from our textbook. It is sample tax invoice of goods purchase. In exam, you have asked to prepare this type of tax invoice, so you must study it well. Here first there is name of the supplier and its information. For example, here A to Z Sweet Mart, there is address of Sweet Mart, that is 143 Shivaji Rasta, Mumbai 4 times 0 and 1, Maharashtra. It is address. Then also general information like mobile number and email address of the firm. Then invoice number. Here what is the invoice number? In the booklet of tax invoices there are many invoices, of which number of invoice is this is mentioned here. Then in this right upper corner there is GSTIN of firm. See, it is of 15 digits, in which first 2 digit state code, then next 10 digit PAN number of firm, and IZ5 are last 3 digits. There is invoice date 31st July 2017. Then what are the columns in tax invoice? See, first column is serial number, second column is HSN code, then next column is name of the product, next column rate of the product, then quantity, which quantity customer take, then taxable amount, then CGST, rate of CGST and tax amount, rate of SGST and tax amount. We know that the rate of CGST and SGST are always equal. And then total value means taxable amount plus GST is last column. So we must have to remember these all columns. For example, here serial number 1, HSN code of the product payday. First product is payday. Its HSN code is given. There is no need to remind this HSN code. Then the rate of payday is rupees 400 per kg. Then customer purchase 500 gram of payday, therefore the amount will be 400 into 500 gram means half kg, that is 200 will be taxable amount. Then GST rate of payday is 5%, therefore CGST will be half of 5%, that is 2.5%. SGST is also 2.5%. Then to find the tax amount, we have to find the 2.5% of 200, that is 200 into 2.5%. Then this amount will be 5 rupees. 2.5% of 200 is 200 into 2.5. It will, how we will calculate it? 200 into 2.5 and percent means upon 100. Then it will be 100. 200 divided by 100, 2. 2 into 2.5, that is 5 rupees. That is 5.00. SGST also equal, that is 5 rupees. Then the total amount will be 200 plus 5, that is 210 rupees. Then next item is chocolate. Its HSN code is given. Rate of chocolate 80 rupees. Chocolate not in kilogram. Chocolate sells in the form of bar. Therefore, 1 bar of chocolate, then its taxable amount will be 80 rupees. Rate of GST on chocolate is 28%. Therefore, rate of CGST 14% and rate of SGST also 14%. Then to calculate the tax amount, we have to calculate 14% of 80 rupees, that is 18 into 14 upon 100. Then it will be here 80 divided by 100 is equal to 0.8, and this multiplication will be 11.2 or 11.20. Therefore, this amount 11.20 plus 11.20, that is 22.40, and 80 plus 22.40, total amount will be 102 rupees. In this way, here are 5 items are given. Therefore, serial number 1 to 5, their HSN code, then the product, then after payday and chocolate, ice cream, bread and butter are also the items purchased by the customers. Their rates are given, their quantities are given, and such a way their taxable amount and CGST and SGST amounts are calculated, and then the total rupees. Here, if we see in the invoice, there is 41.70 CGST, that is central GST, and state GST equal amount 41.70. Then total amount comes 723.40 rupees, means customer has to pay 723.40 rupees to the firm or to the dealer. It was tax invoice for goods purchase. Then we will see one of the sample of tax invoice of services provided. Here on page number 83, there is one of the sample of tax invoice of services provided. Name of the firm, Food Junction, that is hotel or any type of firm which provide foods. Address Khed Shivapur, Pune. mobile number and email address are given here. Invoice number is mentioned in this right corner. The place of invoice number or GSTIN may be changed in the invoice. Here invoice number is 58, GSTIN given as this. These are 15 digit and it is 15 digits GSTIN. Invoice date 25 December 2017. See here, the columns are: first SAC is given. First, here we can also write serial number. Here serial number column is not given. Directly SAC column is given. SAC, that is service accounting code. Food items, quantity, rate, taxable amount, CGST and SGST. The columns are similar. First item is coffee, quantity 1 coffee, rate of coffee in hotel is 20 rupees per cup. Therefore taxable amount is 20 rupees. Then CGST 2.5 of 20 rupees. 2.5% of 20 rupees will be 40 paise, that is 0.4 rupees. SGST also 0.4 rupees. Then next item is masala tea, quantity 1, rate 10 rupees. Therefore taxable amount is 10 rupees. Then we have to find the CGST and SGST for this masala tea. As here SGST is 2.5%, CGST will also 2.5%. Then 2.5% of 10 rupees will be 25 paise, that is 0.25 rupees. Same in both place. Then next item is masala dosa, quantity 2, rate of 1 masala dosa is 60 rupees. Therefore taxable amount will be 60 into 2, that is 120 rupees here. Then 2.5% to be calculated of 120 rupees, means 120 into 2.5%. Percent means upon 100. If we divide 120 by 100, it will be 1.2. Then the multiplication will be 2.5 into 2, that is 5.0. Then 2.5 into 1, 2.5. Here this multiplication will be 12 5s are 60 and 12 2s are 24. 24 plus 6, 30. It will be 3.00 rupees. That means is equal to 3 rupees. Therefore 3 rupees will be CGST and 3 rupees SGST. Total amount will be 6 rupees. Then grand total. In this grand total there will be total taxable amount plus total CGST amount plus total SGST amount. It is activity for you. Complete this activity and complete this invoice in your homework. Then on page number 85, some activities are given for you to complete. First activity is make a list of 10 things you need in your daily life. Here you have to make the list of goods of 10, list of 10 things or goods in your daily life. Find the GST rates with the help of GST rate chart given here. Newspaper or books, internet or the bills of purchases. You have to find their GST rates from various sources. Verify these rates with the list prepared by your friends. Your friends also prepare this list of goods and their rate of GST. First two goods are given, sketchbook and compass box. You can write here next 8 goods or items and find their GST rates. Then second activity is make a list of 10 services and their GST rates as per activity first. Here it is, this table or chart is for services and first were for goods. Example is given, railway and ST bus booking service, etc. You can also collect service bills and complete the given information. Many services are provided by many service centers. You can find these services and their rate of GST and complete this activity. Then activity third is given, complete the given table by writing remaining SAC and HSN codes with rates and add some more items in the list. Some items at services and goods are given here. You can add more services and goods in this list. Here railway transport service is given. Its SAC code is 996511. Its GST rate is to find U. Then goods are given in this right side and services in left side. There are many services like airways services, currency exchange service, brokerage services, taxi services, 5-star hotel services. Again, some services you have to add here. Goods like Dulux paint, ball bearing, speedometer, potatoes. Many items are we see around us. You can add these items, their HSN code and their GST rates. Here we know that potato is the edible or most important item for all the peoples. It is from agriculture source, therefore it has 0% GST. In this way, complete these three activities. Fourth activity is given for you, prepare a chart of goods and services as in activity 3 with codes and GST rates. Stick or draw the picture of goods and services to enhance your activity. For your activity, you can add or draw the pictures of goods and services. Here one note is given, rate of goods and services, SAC and HSN code are only for information. There is no need to remember them. If you are thinking about or you are tense about the learning of the SAC code, HSN code and their GST rates, then there is no need to remember them. In exam, if their example is given for you, then their SAC code, HSN code and GST rates are already given in exam. Therefore, there is no need to remember or to learn these things. Then one project is given for you, collect various goods and services tax invoices. Study these invoices with reference to GST and discuss with your classmates. Nowadays, in your home also, if your parents purchase some things from market, then the invoices are also like this type. You have to collect these invoices and study them with reference to GST. In this way, we have tried to learn the tax invoices of goods and services here in this lecture. In next lecture, we will study some examples on GST from practice set 4.1. In your homework, complete these activities and learn, study about the invoices, prepare some invoices independently. Thank you.